Hi people, welcome again to the channel. I am so excited to have you guys on the channel today. In this video I am going to be sharing with you guys the best advice ever to international students studying in the United States or any other country, or if you're looking to study in the abroad, like anywhere from your home country. This advice is for you, so please watch until the end of this video. Hey guys, before you go on with this video, please, I need your help. I want you to get me to 1K subscribers and God bless you. The first advice is do not neglect your support system at home. I know you're excited, you're moving to a new country, you're going to meet people, you're going to have fun, life is gonna be good. I'm kidding actually, but you have that whole excitement inside of you. You want to actually go and make new friends, you want to have new experiences. Let me shock you, it's not going to be so easy. It's not so easy making friends. Even if you're an extrovert, it's not so easy making friends in a country that is not your country. Like, you're just arriving and you feel like, boom, I'm gonna make friends. It's not so easy. I've been here for almost a year now, and it's not been so easy trying to make friends, even as I'm kind of like an introvert extrovert kind of person. I think they call them ambivert, whatever that is. But do not forget your neglect system, or do not neglect your support system at home, because you're going to need their encouragement, you're going to need their support. The days when you feel like the world is falling on you, the days when you feel so sad, you don't know what you're doing, because you don't have friends here, at least in your new country yet, you're still going to rely on your family back home, on your friends back home. I don't support the fact that you have to just neglect the people that you had back home because you're moving to a new country. That is such a dangerous thing. So do not neglect your support system when you move to the United States or anywhere to study for your master's or your PhD or whatever studies you're going for. The second thing is do not give up. I know this kind of sounds cliche. It kind of sounds cliche because I'm trying to tell you not to give up, right? And to be honest, do not give up, because when you just come into a new country, right, one thing is for sure, you're going to feel overwhelmed. Like, it's not going to happen like you've imagined it. That's why I always tell people, when you're traveling, do not always have wild expectations. It's gonna be this, glitters left and right. It's not true actually. So if you have wild expectations, it will shock you, because when things are not going the way you've actually envisioned them, you're literally gonna give up. So my own advice is, do not give up. The early days are going to be super challenging, right? Because you're just going to be navigating the journey by yourself, trying to get new experiences, trying to find opportunities, trying to face your studies. It's just going to be a lot, right? So do not give up. On days when you want to relax, but do not give up. The third thing I would say is put in the work. Put in the work. This is one advice that I wish someone told me when I was coming here. I've always been that person who put in the work, but there are levels to the work, to be honest. When I was in Nigeria, people used to be like, if you school in the abroad, life is chilled there. That's their academic system is easy. It's not hard. Easy. Hey, I'm here to tell you that that's not true. I actually think it is harder here. It's just that here everything is kind of good, because you have lights, you have buses, you have literally things to ease the stress off you, right? It's not like back in Nigeria where you're in the university but you don't have lights. There are days when I read with lantern. I do not have a lantern here. I do not need a lantern here, right? So my point is, although schooling is harder here, there's everything to put together to make you relax, to make you feel very relaxed and believe that you can actually do this thing. So my point is, in also putting in the work, to not ever feel like you are not enough. You are more than enough. You are good enough, more than even good enough. as let me give you guys a story. When I just came here, hey God, it was as if I was a dullard. I was not understanding anything, literally anything. And so I told myself that I was going to like make friends in the class so that I could talk to them if I didn't understand anything. And in occasions where I couldn't talk to them, I literally just like also used YouTube. YouTube is like my second university. Like I watch videos a lot to learn on YouTube. So like in putting in the work, it will require your time, your effort, your mental ability. It will require everything from you, but do not give up. Tied again to my second point, put in the work and you will get the results. I believe that when you put in the work and God supports you and God is for you and with you, you'll definitely get the result. My next advice is to try something new. This one is one thing I'll always say, and I'll always like tell anybody who's coming to the United States or anywhere to study. Always try something new. I mean, it's such a leap of faith that you left your country to go to another country to study for a master's or whatever, and you don't want to actually like experience something new. Is that okay? That's not okay. You have to actually like, you need to actually be able to have fun, you need to meet new people, you need to experience, you need to discover a whole new you. Basically, I think that's also one of the beauty of like having to leave your country to another country to study. Like it's like you live in your comfort zone. If you left your comfort zone, why don't you just go all in, you know, like visit new places, whatever is new thing to you, like legit try it. And one thing I'll also say is in trying new things, like be optimistic, right, that these things are actually for your development and for your own growth. Do you understand? Do you get what I'm trying to say? Basically, that is what I mean. Like when you try new things, they'll give you like a new perspective to the world. Do you get? And one thing that I also realized is keeping a diary is so important. I've been keeping a diary since I was in like secondary school. When I got to the university, I kept a diary. I've been keeping a diary. I still keep a diary here because when I read them, it kind of makes me remember. It gives me like, it makes me feel like, oh, I remember that day. That kind of feeling, nostalgic feeling. Yeah, do you get what I'm trying to say? Another thing I would say, oh, I forgot to say something when I talked about putting the work. One thing I also, okay, no, that's not the point. That's not the point. The next point is budget for student life. Here, actually in the United States, and I'm sure in like most other countries, the students actually always need to have a budget. It's not like in Nigeria where your parents will pay for your fees, they'll do everything for you. I think it's kind of like different here because some of these people, like, they take a loan to see themselves through university and all that. I'm not saying their parents do not support them, or their parents support them, or their parents do not support. Their parents support them, but like they still take loans and all that kind of thing. Nigeria, I don't want to give you loan. Please, let's be guided. But you get, like, you need to be able to budget for student life. Do not be extravagant in your spending. I said in one of my videos that here you pay phone bill, you pay light bill, you pay water bill, you pay transport bill, you pay literally for almost everything. So you need to be able to live within your budget. Don't do oversabi. I took ITK, whatever they call that thing. I want to belong. There's no wanting to belong in. There's no, what the hell am I saying? I'm sorry guys. There's no wanting to belong here because it will be to your own detriment because you're going to spend more money. I don't go out when I know that I don't want to really spend lots of money. I don't order pizza when I know that, oh, I'm kind of broke. Do you get, like, I don't put myself in that trouble. So always, like, remember that you're a student. Don't live above your means. And one thing I would say also is, if it's possible, look for discounts. You know, if it's possible, have a friend or friends who have cars so that you can at least beg them sometimes to drop you off wherever you're going, so that you don't always have to use an Uber. You know, like, if it's possible, go to the pantry to get food items. Like in my university, we have a school pantry where you can go there to get items for free, food items for free. If it's possible, like, go for some events and have some nice organize meals and also meet people, you know, like that is something super cool. The last advice I would say is do not be afraid to ask for help. That is one thing that a lot of people do not know. Let me give you guys a backstory. In my first semester here, I do not like exams. Like, I get really anxious when I'm about to have an exam, and even if I know that thing, I start to get super scared and I'll be like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, and I just fidget and pretty much fail the exam. So when I came here and I was going to write my first exam, I emailed the lecturer, the professor, and I said, oh professor, this, I am sorry, I always like get anxious when I'm literally trying to do an exam, and I don't know if you will give me more time for this exam. And he just responded, he was like, oh sure Yvonne, I'm going to add 30 minutes to your exam. And he did that twice. I don't know if they will do that in your home country, or it also depends on the lecturer, but I know that if I didn't ask for help, I would not have got that help. Chicken. So always be open to asking for help. Ask for help and you will get help. Bible says that ask and it shall be given unto you. A closed mouth does not receive help. She gets it. So always ask for help. Ask your friends, ask people, even people you don't know. Ask your classmates, you know, just ask for help and you will get help. Do you understand? So guys, that is my, I think, 6th advice I will give to anybody who's going to study in the United States or study abroad or whatever. Like, if you just have this at the back of your mind, I feel like you're good to go. You are good to go. So guys, thank you for watching this video. If you've not subscribed to the channel, please do well to subscribe. I want to see you here again. I have lots of amazing content for you to better your life and grow, you know. So guys, thank you for watching, and as usual, I love to give my subscribers or my viewers kisses all the time. So kisses and kisses and kisses. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in my next video.